This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in? All holy conversation and godliness.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We'll start by giving our praises, glory, and honor to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
My name is Brother Napak, who I got with me is
The Brother Nagad.
We are the brothers from the prophets in Babylon camp, down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles, a great millstone, who teach the word well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And the Spirit just, hopped onto us to do an in-transit lesson, in the Spirit. All right, because we got into this, we kind of touched into this scripture a little bit at camp, but I kind of want to also do a lesson on it, because as we're, getting closer and closer into that day of judgment, this pathway is getting more and more narrow. All right, and because of that, we have to continuously trim off the undesired fat. And it's true, certain things that you will have trouble with before, or you will probably do before, that will probably hold you back. You got to cut it off, bro. All right, and we knowing that the day that's to come, that with nuclear fire, the missiles, all right, Jacob's trouble, all the things that's to come, that's prophesied in the scriptures. Seeing that, we got to be, girded up, all right, gird up our loins, and be ready and be prepared for this day, man. All right, because what's coming, it isn't just, something you can just, it's not a walk through the park, man. All right, all the hell that's about to break loose, the demonization of the prophets, persecution, but ultimately the nukes, man. Okay, we don't want to be a part of those nukes. That's why I said, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved. All right, seeing that everything around us is going to be dissolved. All right, your car, your house, this world. All right, the elements of this place, everything is made of the elements, and that's what's going to be dissolved in those nukes. All right, so seeing that and understanding that, what manner of person shall we be in? All right, and that's something that should constantly go throughout your mind is, what manner of person should I be in? Should I be doing this? All right, should I be like this? Should I be more diligent? All right, these are certain things you got to ask yourself, because ultimately we all want to be saved from those nukes. We all want to be protected, and we want the Lord to show mercy upon us. But if you're not changing for the Lord, all right, and being accustomed to the things that the Lord have, told us to do, all right, how can you expect the Lord to show you mercy, man? Scripture says reasonable service.
Right.
Okay? In order to get that salvation, to get the kingdom and the rewards that the Lord has prophesied and told us He will give us, you have to give yourself in return, man. All right? You got more on that?
Go on.
I'll bring it back. Samar.
Bringing it back, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, so in all holy conversation and godliness, what manner of person shall you be in, man? All right? Your mind shouldn't be on the things of this world, the wickedness of this world, and being into the large crowds and everything, bro, because right now it's getting to the time where Jake is getting judged, bro. So the best thing you want to be is be circumspect. All right? That's another thing, me and one of the brethren, was getting into as well, is being circumspect. Okay? Because we're coming into a time of, perilous times full of danger, full of risk. All right? And you got to continuously, be on your watchtower, watching, being wise, seeing for the things that's to come, watching out for those things and being prepared for it. And the best way to be prepared for it is spiritually being prepared and mentally being prepared, man.
Right.
All right? Because we're coming to that day where you're going to need the wisdom and the knowledge and understanding that you have now. You're going to need it, man. We're going to need faith. All right? We're going to need that wisdom. We're going to need these things. So you got to walk in a certain way and be a certain way and already, be accustomed to, the ways that the Lord told us to be in this day and this age, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, understanding that, okay, it's not a good idea to be around large crowds. It's not a good idea to be getting in, debates with these niggas. All right, about ultimately really anything, man.
Right.
All right. When you go out, you prophesy. You go out and you prophesy, man. That's when you're on the battlefield, man. You shouldn't be at work talking about what's going on, or telling Jake the Lord gonna come back and Esau Edom gonna get nuked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Or just talking to a random nigga, because these niggas, they got demons on them now, bro. They ready to take off at any moment. All right. So it'll be wise, all right, to be circumspect and understand who you're around. All right. When you're doing what's right according to the Lord YAHAWASHI, all right, you wouldn't have to worry about these things, man, anyways. All right, go ahead.
Says, looking forward and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
So we're looking forward and hastening, all right, for that day when the Lord is coming, man. We're looking forward to it. We're watching. All right, that's what it means to be a watchman. You're watching the prophecies being unfolded, the signs that the Lord has told us to watch out for, to know that we're in that time. So we know we're in the time now. All right. So right now is the time where you really got to be on that watchtower, where you really got to be watching, where you really got to be, circumspect of the things that's going on around this world. All right, because we know we're in those times now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing what's going on now and watching, we know we are in those times. So the best thing to do is to continue to watch. All right, continue out in the faith, continue out growing. The least thing you want to do right now is to be decreasing in faith. All right, decreasing in knowledge and understanding, being settling on your lease. Okay, because we know the Lord gonna come back. He coming back with fire, bro. We don't want to be a part of that fire. Okay. That's the worst thing to be, is a 2/3 nigga, man. After being Esau Edom. Mm-hmm. But really, is to be a 2/3 nigga, man. You don't want to be a part of those nukes. You don't want to get done and judged like they are getting done and judged, man, because they're not hastening and looking forward to the end of this kingdom, of this rulership. They don't know what's about to pop off, man. All right? And you got some of those, quote unquote woke, niggas, all right, that know, okay, things about to hit the fan soon, but they don't know to go back to the Lord YAHAWASHI. They don't know the true power. They don't know how to be saved from it.
Right.
They think just stocking up and stocking up on canned goods and water and all these different things is what's going to protect them. But what if you're not there when all hell breaks loose?
Mm-hmm. And then the Lord gonna give that to the elect.
Exactly. The Lord's going to bless his man with that, because we continued in the faith. We continue to, prepare ourselves spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Spiritually preparing ourselves with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right? So we can walk in the way of life in that day while everyone's dying. The Lord's going to be taking care of his men.
Right.
Okay?
All we had to do was stay down with the faith, stay down with the truth, do this work. Exactly. While 2/3 and all those woke niggas get prepared, getting ready, getting the food, they doing all the hard work. All we gotta do is
exactly. They doing all the hard work, getting all this food and being prepared, carnally, and ultimately the Lord's just gonna bless, one of his men with all that stuff, man. Mm-hmm. Scripture says, think not on what you shall eat or what you shall wear or any of these things, man. All right, just focus on the kingdom of heaven. That's the goal, is to just focus on the kingdom of heaven. The Lord's going to work everything else out. The Lord's going to put everything else together. The Lord's going to take care of us. All right? But in this day, in this age, in this time, the best thing for you to do is to be focused on the kingdom of heaven. All right? We're preparing for the end of this rulership. All right? So we can enter into the new rulership. Okay? Until Salaki, I can, we just got a phone call to stop the screen record, but just to get us back into it, go ahead and read the next verse.
I ain't finished that one. I'm gonna bring it back. It says, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So you gonna have these nukes coming out of the heavens, all right, out of the sky, man, and they gonna burn the elements. Like I said, everything is made out of the elements,
Right.
So we understand that the fashionist world passing away, man. Everything that you look and the luxury of this place, the cars, the houses, money in the holes, cars in the clothes. You know what I'm saying? All these things are gonna burn here, man. All right. So knowing that, what manner of person shall you be, and should your mind be still here in this world? All right, trying to make a living here for yourself, trying to get rich here. That's what these niggas think. I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna have a big ass house, nice ass car, badass chick woman. But 99 times out of 10, most of these niggas ain't gonna be able to get to that point. All right. This place is already shutting down. The fun of this place is shutting down. Everything's shutting down, bro. It's over, man. This place is cooked. All the Jake had their time, man. Now your time is up. Now the Lord's gonna now it's time for the Lord to come back and to bring judgment upon this place, man. All right, and it's gradually getting worse and worse and worse. All right. What's the scripture? The fashion of this world. Cause I just quoted it.
Pass away. Use this world, not abuse it. For the fashion of this world passeth away.
Yeah, let me get that real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 7, verse 31. It says, "And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away." So we use this world, man. All right. Just because we found out we was Hebrew Israelites and this place is gonna get new. No, brothers ain't quit their job or nothing. Brothers ain't just say, F the job, I'm gonna go ahead and start being a pilgrim now. No, man, because that's not wise. Okay? So we still use the things of this world when it comes to working. You gotta work. Okay? You gotta be able to, provide for your family. You gotta be able to pay your bills. Okay? Certain brothers have certain type of things that entertain them, watching movies or, having a balance, man. All right? But we don't overdo it here, bro. We ain't thinking about 10 years from now being a six-figure man, okay? We ain't thinking about 20 years because we know we don't have that time. We don't have time for that, bro. Our mind is solely committed to the Lord YAHAWASHI and doing his works, man. That's the mission, okay? And we on that mission right now. We got to complete the mission, all right? I'm going to get this in the NOT real quick. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 31 in the NOT. It says, "Those who use the things of the world should not become attached to them." Okay? So we use the things of this world, but we're not becoming attached to these things, man. Okay? We're not attached to the car, the car we have, or the house we live in, or the job we, working, the woman, that we have. We don't become attached to these things, bro, because we know that ultimately all these things temporary. Your woman can leave you the next day. Your car can break down and, you got to get a new car. Your house, they can kick you out your house. All right? But even even with all that, that can happen. But really, inevitable, it's inevitable that all these things are going to burn here, man.
Right.
Okay?
So,
your woman may be saved, all right? But at the same time, she may not. Okay? So the only thing you should be attached to is the Lord YAHAWASHI and doing his work, man. You have something you want to say?
no.
It says, "For this world as we know it will soon pass away." So we understand that this world as we know it is soon to pass away. All right? To be destroyed. To be put on flames, man. To burn away. Okay? So understanding that and knowing that we not, we set our hearts in the heaven where our treasures be also. Okay, our hearts, our minds are not here upon this place, upon this earth, man. All right? Thinking about 20, 30 years from now, retiring. you know, having a retirement plan. Ah, man. At the end of the day, our retirement plan is when we're in the kingdom at our rest. That's the retirement plan. We're going to continue to strive for the truth unto death, man.
All right.
Jake talking about, you know, oh, I've been here long enough. I've been in the truth long enough. I'm going to take a break. Nigga, there ain't no breaks, nigga. All right? It's no breaks, man. This is, you know, in the times that we in, bro, you shouldn't be thinking about a break. You shouldn't be thinking about, oh, I'm tired, man. I'm doing too much. I've been in this truth for long enough. All right? I'm just going to sit back and just relax and wait on the Lord. You do that, nigga, you're gonna be here getting judged with the rest of these niggas, man.
Scripture says don't put off day to day. Right?
Yeah.
So the day you do put off is the day the Lord might come back. Scripture says he's like a thief in the night.
Yep.
So you never know. No man knows that day.
You got more on that?
Yeah. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
So we're preparing for the end of this world and looking forward to the new world to come. All right? Scripture says, for this world is made for many, but the world to come for few. Okay? So there's only a few men, all right, woman and child, that have dedicated their lives to the Lord YAHAWASHI, and that world is going to be created for them. You know? Because we put the work in. We sacrifice, you know, the things we needed to sacrifice and repented for the Lord YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? So we're looking forward to the new world. We're looking forward for the new rulership, for the kingdom to come, for the Lord to come back, man. We look forward to these things. As we see this place decay, you know, it ain't much longer for this place here. So we're continuously striving for the Lord YAHAWASHI, all right, until the time to come where, you know, ultimately this place is destroyed. Okay? Got more?
It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may not be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
Be diligent, bro. All right? Be diligent. Not just doing the videos, but be diligent in learning. Be diligent in studying. Okay? Be diligent in staying in the spirit. Okay? Give diligence in all aspects that you know the Lord has required of us, man. All right? Being faithful, man. Enduring. Continuing out. You know?
Scripture.
You know, go ahead.
Scripture says, make your calling and election sure. Right?
Give diligence to make your calling and election sure, man. That's the manner of person you should be in this time, in this day, is giving diligence, man. Okay? For the Lord YAHAWASHI, man. For your work shows your faith, man. That proves your faith through your works. All right? Scripture said, I will prove my faith through my works, man. You can't say you believe in something and you're not doing anything to, you know, get to it. You're not doing anything for what you believe in. You know? So ultimately, you got to continuously be diligent for the Lord YAHAWASHI, QADASH, man. All right? There's a post or a picture. I know brothers probably seen it, but you have the dude. He was mining, and you see all the diamonds, and he had one more hit to go, and he would have seen all the diamonds. He would have got the diamonds, but he walked away. And he gave up. That's how a lot of these niggas do, man. This is not the time to give up and walk away and go for a break, man. And that's why that's why the Lord prolonged these days, man. All right, Scripture says, though it tarry, it will tarry not, man. So right now it's tarrying, all right, but ultimately there was a set time, all right, that the Lord already set for, you know, that day to happen, man. So it's really not tarrying because the Lord already set that date. The Lord already got that day prepared, man. That's the day that's already set. It feels long to us because the Lord woke us up way ahead of time, man. And that was for those dudes that didn't truly and sincerely believe. they're getting weeded out through that time. Throughout that long time, they're getting weeded out, man. Okay? So, ultimately, you want to stay diligent and continue to strive for the Lord all the way into the end. That's what it means to endure. Okay? That's the spirit we should be in, is enduring, being circumspect, man. All right? And growing for the Lord. BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, man. You know, you got more?
Yeah, I grabbed this. It says, and account that the long suffering of the Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul, also according to the wisdom given unto him, hath written unto you.
So the long suffering of the Lord. Lord had to, the Lord was being patient with us. Lord, you know how long, bro, we was going off for, man? Imagine your past lives, man. Imagine our past life when we was going off in our past life. So the Lord was long suffering for us, waiting for us, man. All right? But the Lord is continuously, showing us mercy. Helping us. Continuously allowing us, to continue to serve Him. All right? So that's the spirit you should be in, is continuously grow and be better for the Lord. BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. All right? So the Lord's long suffering, all right, is salvation, man. All right? Because He's suffering, He waited out for so long, He had patience for us. Jake is able to be saved. Jake is able to, come back into the truth. The Lord could have been saying, no, I'm done with this shit, man. I'm done. I'm not even going to wait for these niggas no more. Oh, man. The Lord was being long suffering with us and having patience with us, man. All right? So, you got more?
That was
God, man. You got anything else you want to bring out? Or, Lord, when this lesson edifying, got to the destination, you just want to do a quick lesson in transit, real quick to edify, the Lord's elect, all right, and the ones listening in. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord.
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Once again, double honors to elders and apostles, great millstone, teacher of well. Peace and blessings to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.